Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we're going to talk about the Azan. Many different people, like for example the Christians, when they time for the prayers, they call people with a bell. So they ring the bell and they call people to prayers. Other people in different religion, they use a horn to call people to prayers. Some people use saying the bells, the horn, or different things to call people to prayers. But in Islam, we use something called the Azan. The Azan, we look back at the days of the Prophet ﷺ. There was one believer that had joined Islam. His name was Bilal. Bilal was a black slave that was freed and paid for by the Prophet and the Sahabas. And he became a very educated and very pious scholar in Islam. And when they built the masjid in Medina, and the Prophet told them, call them to prayers, Allah had sent Bilal in a dream what to say for the prayers. So we do not use a horn or a drum or a bell or anything to call people for prayers. We use the Azan. And the Azan that we use is beautiful words. And it goes like, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allah is the greatest. This is mentioned 4 times. So we mention Allahu Akbar 4 times. And then we say, Ashhadu la ilaha illallah, Ashhadu la ilaha illallah. Means we bear witness that there's only one Allah. And then we say, Ashhadu anna Muhammadur Rasulullah, Ashhadu anna Muhammadur Rasulullah. Okay, so we bear witness that Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the last and final messenger. Then we go, Hayya Salah. We take our head and we turn it to the right side. And we say that 2 times. I forgot actually, Ashhadu la ilaha illallah, we said 2 times. Ashhadu anna Rasulullah, we say 2 times. And Hayya Salah, we go Hayya Salah to the left. When we recite the previous verse, we stay straight. And when we recite Hayya Salah, we go to the right side 2 times. And this is Hayya Salah, come to prayers. We're telling them to come to prayers, Hayya Salah. Then we go to the left, Hayya Falah, Hayya Falah, come to success, come to success. Then we go, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, 2 times, God is the greatest. And then we go, La ilaha illallah, there is no other God except for Allah. This is the Azan. And then after the Azan, we make a dua and we send the rood onto the Prophet ﷺ and the followers, and the rood onto the Prophet Ibrahim. May Allah be pleased with all of them. And we thank Allah and we ask Allah to grant us barakah in this world and the hereafter and save us from the hellfire. Ameen. Now, that's the Azan. Now, when is the time for the actual prayer? See, we have 2 calls. The Azan just tells people, stop your business, stop what you're doing. We've got time to go and make wudu, wash up before the prayers, because then they give you so much time before now. They give the final one when everybody comes and they go to the masjid or they come at home from their whatever they're doing, their schoolwork and things, or they're cooking and all. They come together at the prayer section. And then before they start, they line up for the prayers, and then they give the akamat. The akamat is basically the same thing, except we just changed the ending. So we will go Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Ashhadu la ilaha illallah, Ashhadu la ilaha illallah, Ashhadu anna Muhammad Rasulullah, Ashhadu anna Rasulullah, Hayya Salah, Hayya Salah, Hayya Falah, Hayya Falah, Kad Qamatis Salat, Kad Qamatis Salat, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, La ilaha illallah. Okay, so what that really that means is that everybody's in line, everybody's ready to read. How beautiful it is. We don't got these bells and drums and all the stuff. We're using the beautiful voice Allah has granted the believers and beautiful words to call them to prayers and get them lined up for the prayers. Now the only difference we have is in the morning prayer. the Azan changes when before Fajr, it was a Salatul Khayr min an-Nawm. So the thing is, we read all of this. This is the only substitution that you would change for the Fajr prayer. That's basically our call for the prayers. It's getting you physically ready. It's telling you, come for the prayers, come to success. So this is prayers right in the Azan is telling you the prayers is the key to success. So the Azan is telling you, leave off business, leave off your sleep, leave off your whatever you're doing, and come to success. If you want success in this world and hereafter, leave that off and go to the prayers. When you read together in groups, whether it's your home and the whole family read, you derive tons of blessings. When you go to the masjid and you read, you get tons of more blessings. So wherever you read in congregation, if you go to your relative's home and they read whatever Asr prayers, the Maghrib or whatever the prayer may be, and everybody, the neighbors come in and they all read it the same, alhamdulillah. It's amazing blessings that you derive from reading in group. So these are the ones that we're teaching now. So I'm building you up into the getting you ready for the prayers. So these are things that we have in Islam for the prayers. Now, each one of you don't have to learn the Azan or Qamat. If you're at home, if you're at the masjid, people recite it. If you're at home, you can do it. If you don't, Allah knows best. But if you can learn it, the words, but they're not complicated words, they're very simple words that we just recited, that you can learn and you practice. Teach your children that so they'll be able, in case you go to a function or family's home and they say, give the Azan, you say, ask your son, Mr. Adam here, give the Azan please, or your other sons or children, when they go there, to give the Azan. They feel good, and everybody feels good that they give the call to prayers, and they derive great blessings. And don't forget, Allah says too, He answered the prayers of the people between the Azan and the Aqamat. So if you make a dua after the Azan, Allah will surely accept your dua or your prayer. So this is just our call for prayers, different from many different people. I thank you very much, and Jazakallah.